Alright, so as I mentioned in the bulletin, I'm doing a 2003 Dodge Durango front brake swap. And first thing I purchased was the steering knuckles from the wreckers for the 2003 Durango. It's going on my 2002 Dakota, swapping the brakes for because the 2003s have dual piston calipers, so they're a lot better braking. 2002s seem to have a lot of problems, so I keep going through brake shoes and rotors, and I've looked at everything. Everything looks okay, just seems to wear them out really quick. The new 2003s have a lot more surface area on their rotors, but it's like almost an inch diameter bigger, and it's thicker as well, so that'll go good. To get these apart, in case anybody does this or you want to do your own hubs at home, these came with the hubs still on. I couldn't bash them out with a hammer, it just wasn't working, so brought my air hammer home from work, and basically just you get these loose with an impact, just back them off a bit, and thread them back in. So maybe you leave yourself an inch or so, or just make sure there's quite a few threads in, and then you take your air hammer, and I had it propped in between two pieces of wood so the hub could fall out, and then basically from there you just kind of go zip zip, keep bashing it back and forth with the air hammer. I had a little lube on there, a little penetrating oil. Keep going around in a circle, and it slowly sucks it right out, pushes it right out. And that's pretty much it for getting the hubs out if you don't have a press. And I'm making more video on doing the whole swap later. Alright, just want to show you guys the difference here. There's a 2003 Durango rotor, and there's the 02 Dakota. So you can kind of see the difference. The 03 has a lot more surface in here, distribute the heat, and the 03 is a lot thicker than the 02. You can see, but you can see kind of the difference. The thickness of the 03 rotor is far thicker than the 2002. And I think that's where the overheating and warping problems start to happen with this thing. And there's the 03 steering knuckle. So the good thing about this is you don't have the I'll show you here. What do I do with it? Yeah, we'll go down here. Yes. So, let's get back here in the sun so you can see. Good thing about this is the 2003 has a it's got a bracket for mounting the caliper, so, and it rides on these little clips on the actual caliper bracket, which don't really rust, so it's a lot better. 2002s really, they just rust grooves because the steering knuckle itself has the ears that come out. And up in Canada here, they just rust grooves, and the pads don't ride properly and everything else. Whereas these have these clips. Instead of riding right on the metal, it'll have these stainless clips. And it just rides right on there, so you don't have to worry about your pads sticking. Which is another reason I'm switching to this setup, because my knuckles on my 02 are just worn to the point where I can't smooth them out anymore. Alright, so cool.